It was a different world back then. 104 years. The sweet Lord above has given me 104 years on this green earth. I've lived through 2 world wars, watched a man set foot on the moon, and now I've got a telephone that answers back when you talk to it. And in all those years, I've witnessed more foolishness than you can shake a stick at, especially when it comes to what folks are eating. My name is Barbara Johnson, and every single doctor who ever wagged his finger at me about my cholesterol is 6 feet under. Every last one of them. They'd walk in with their white coats and their fancy degrees and their brand new pills, and they'd say, "Eat this, don't you dare eat that." And half of it was pure hogwash, paid for by some corporation trying to sell you something wrapped in plastic. I'm going to tell you the truth today, the real truth, the kind of truth your great-grandmother whispered over the stove, not the kind they peddle to you in a 30-second commercial. It ain't about miracle powders or $100 diets. It's about the food that grows from the ground, the food the good Lord put here for us. And I've got 7 of them that I've been eating every day of my life. 7 foods that are the reason I'm still sitting right here, looking you dead in the eye. Now the first one, oh, this is the one that gets everybody all riled up. Coffee. Yes, ma'am. A good hot cup of black coffee. I've had one every blessed morning since I was about 16 years old. They'll tell you it's going to give you the jitters, ruin your heart. Child, hush. You know what's going to ruin your heart? Laying awake at night, fretting over every little thing you can't control. That coffee, it fires up your brain. It's packed with what they call antioxidants. It's your body's morning bell, telling everything inside you to wake up and get moving. The good Lord wouldn't have made it smell like heaven if he didn't intend for us to drink it. Just take it black. Don't go drowning it in sugar and those fake powdered creamers. That mess right there is the devil's invention. Second is what I call God's candy, berries. Every kind you can find. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries. When I was a little girl, we'd go out behind the house and pick them straight off the bushes, staining our fingers purple. Nowadays, I get them at the grocery store, but I eat a good handful every single day. They're sweet, but it ain't that fast, jittery sugar that eats you up from the inside out. They're loaded with polyphenols. Now, that's a big word for the color. And just like my mama used to say, God rest her soul, the healing is in the color. What protects the fruit is what protects you, keeps the swelling down, keeps the sickness out. Number 3, this one comes straight from the water. Fatty fish. I'm talking salmon, sardines, mackerel, the kind with the oil in it. We didn't see much salmon growing up down in Alabama, but we had sardines. Ate them right out of the tin with a little hot sauce. My late husband, rest his soul, used to call it a working man's lunch. I called it a wise man's medicine. Your brain is built on fat, and it needs good, clean fat to keep running proper. That EPA, that DHA, that's the oil that keeps the whole machine from seizing up. It keeps your mind sharp. It keeps the blues from settling in. They want you worried about mercury. I say you ought to worry about a mind that can't recall your own grandchildren's faces. I'll take my chances with the sardines. Thank you kindly. All right, now, number 4. This is another one they told you wrong about. Eggs. The whole egg, yolk, and everything. For 50 years, 50 whole years, they had everybody scared to death of the yolk. Said it was going to plug up your arteries and stop your heart. It was a bold-faced lie. The yolk is where all the treasure is. It's got that choline for your brain, that lutein for your eyes. It's a perfect little bundle of life wrapped in a shell. I eat 2 every morning, fried up in a little bit of butter, and my heart is beating just fine. Thank you very much. And that leads me right into number 5. Now, this one is going to make all the young people lose their minds. Red meat. Yes, Lord. Good, grass-fed red meat. The kind that comes from a cow that got to walk around in a pasture and feel the sunshine on its back. They'll tell you it's going to be the end of you, but your body craves what's in that meat. It needs that iron, that B12, that carnitine. Those are the things that put strength in your muscles and power in your blood. You feel weak. You feel run down. It ain't because you're getting old. It's because you're living on skinless chicken and bean sprouts. You need the energy that comes from the earth. And a cow is nothing but a vessel for turning grass and sunlight into pure strength. It's just that simple. Number 6. Now this one's a bit different. Fermented foods. We didn't have a fancy name for it back in my day. We just called it sauerkraut. We called it pickled beets. We called it fresh buttermilk. It's food that's alive. It's crawling with good bacteria, the kind your belly needs. See, your gut is like a garden. You've got to tend the soil. If all you've got growing in there is weeds, you're going to be ailing. These fermented foods, they plant the good seeds back in. They keep your digestion running smooth. And a happy belly makes a happy life. Don't you forget that. And now, the last one, number 7. This here is my little secret, my daily treat, raw cacao. Not chocolate, not that sugary nonsense they sell you at the register wrapped in foil. I'm talking about the real thing, the pure, bitter, dark powder, the stuff that tastes like earth and wonder all mixed together. I stir 1 spoonful into my morning coffee every single day. It's got something in it called, oh, what is it now? PQQ. That's quite a mouthful. But what it does is tell your body to build new mitochondria, new little spark plugs for your cells. At my age, honey, it lights up your brain. It gives you that little extra fire. It's the best kept secret in the whole wide world. So there you have it. Coffee, berries, fatty fish, eggs, red meat, fermented foods, and cacao. That's the list. It ain't what they're pushing on you in those commercials. It's the dead opposite of what they're selling you, but it's the honest truth. It's the food that built me, the food that's kept me breathing for more than a century. But I'm going to tell you one more thing, and you listen close now, because this is the most important part. It ain't just about the food. The food is the fuel, but it ain't the engine. The engine is your spirit. You've got to have a reason to open your eyes in the morning. You've got to have people you love and people who love you back. You've got to carry a little faith in your pocket. You can eat all the salmon and red meat on God's green earth, but if your heart is full of bitterness and resentment, you're going to wither away. So you forgive people even when they don't deserve it. You laugh even when the tears are right behind it. You sit yourself down on the front porch and watch the sun paint the sky at the end of the day. You thank the good Lord for one more chance at it. You do that and you eat your eggs and you just might stick around for a good long while. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's just about time for my coffee.